Today, we're exposing a shocking case of police corruption. A female officer already fired and arrested on multiple charges. But the story doesn't end there. Who do you think acted worse, her or the male officer? Stay tuned, because what you're about to see will make you question everything you thought you knew about accountability in law enforcement. And remember, knowing your rights is more important than ever.
Hi, how can I help you?
I'm good, thank you. Appreciate it. What are you doing?
I'm just on my phone.
Are you taking a picture?
No, sir.
Yeah, you are. Don't delete it though, I'm gonna get a copy of that, alright?
I don't know what you're doing, so I'm just protecting myself. You're coming into my office, you're not identifying yourself.
I don't have to identify. You work in the
are-
people's office. We don't owe you answers, lady.
Okay, sir, that's fine, but I'm gonna ask you to leave, otherwise I'm going to call 911 and have the cops come in
You
here.
can do whatever you need. I'm in a public office engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. But don't delete that though.
Hey, I am calling from 59 Court Street. I have a guy here in the building department recording me. He's not identifying himself. I don't know if he has weapons. I am not sure what's going on, but I'm really scared because I'm the only one in the office. Yes. It's this one that I'm calling you from. It's 572-6251.
Calling the police because
The video opens with a strong hook. The auditor is at Westville City Hall, exercising his First Amendment rights, while a public employee calls the police, falsely claiming he is a threat. The narrator teases the upcoming confrontation, promising that the employee gets completely destroyed and faces a walk of shame. The auditor enters the office calmly, while the employee questions him aggressively about his filming. The tension immediately draws viewers in, contrasting the auditor's composure with the employee's panic and overreaction. This sets the tone for the video, creating curiosity and suspense, and clearly framing the stakes, the clash between exercising rights and unnecessary fear from public employees.
she doesn't know if we have weapons.
My name is Isis. Perdomo, and now I have a second gentleman that just walked in with another camera also recording me, so I'm really not sure what's going on. Yes, it's two white males wearing a hat. One's wearing a Yeti hat. The other one's wearing a gray shirt with a tan hat. I'm not sure if they're going to wait for the cops to show up or not. I'm just sitting here trying to do my job, and these gentlemen are scaring me right now.
What a snowflake.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, bye-bye. I'll stay on the line. Okay. You got it.
That's insane. I've never seen anything like that, buddy. And nothing happened beforehand. I came in, she asked me what I was doing. I told her I was working on something. And then I walked over here. She pulled out her phone and started taking pictures. I told her that I was going to request those as part of a records request. Yeah. And then she called, presumably the police, and said that I'm scaring her because I might be armed. That's what she said.
Hey, Andy.
Hi.
I'm still on the phone with the police department waiting for the cops to show
Okay.
up. You may be getting recorded by these gentlemen.
That's fine.
No, I am recording.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm in a public building.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Listen, so no word of a lie, and she'll concur.
I don't really need the story.
Well, I mean, stories are important because she told the cops or whoever she's on the phone with a couple of stories. Oh, they're here, yeah.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Surprised you guys didn't come in with your guns out.
Yeah, based on the phone call she made.
Yeah.
What's
So
going
I'm
on?
calling because I have these two gentlemen who walked in here with all these phones recording me.
Yeah.
They refused to identify themselves when I asked them if I could help them with anything or why they were recording me.
Okay.
He started raising his voice and telling me he doesn't owe me anything, that he's a citizen and he can do whatever he wants. He still refused to tell me why he's here. I'm the only person in this office right now. I feared for my life. I don't know if he's armed. He's had this whole attitude the whole time while I'm fearing for my life, not knowing who he is or why he's here.
So unfortunately, this is City Hall.
Mm-hmm.
It's a public place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have all the right in the world to do,
Okay.
record and do whatever they want. They don't have to have business to be here,
Mhm.
since it is public. Okay, so
Thank you for letting me know. I
they
appreciate that.
can be here, they can be recording, it's their whole First
You-
Amendment right.
Okay.
Okay.
So I wasn't talking to you. I was talking up by
So-
camera.
If they wanna stand here and record, they can.
Now, I do have to close the office at 4 o'clock, so I don't want to have any altercations with them because I do have to close it at 4 o'clock. I still don't know like what they're
We can-
doing, so
we
I don't
can-
feel comfortable
we
with
can
them
hang
recording
around.
me, even
They're
though
doing
like I know that I'm in a
this just to
public
get
place,
this
but
reaction.
We
I
are.
appreciate that if you. I
So-
know that this is kind of a waste of.
So this
people's
guy in the
time.
back
Again,
is
So-
obviously the
I've never had
punk.
this happen before, and again,
Saying that
even
stuff.
if
He
I
doesn't-
come in and looked around the office and I said, hey, I'm here.
Man,
to
listen.
report
Why
you.
you hold on, don't get.
What's your purpose?
I'm talking to this
Very
guy.
I know, just don't go
negative
behind back, just stand right
attitude,
there.
and
I'm good,
sorry,
man. I don't
I was
take
just, you know,
directives.
again, I'm just the only one here in this office.
Yep.
He's the janitor.
He's taken
here for
he's
the
taken
house.
her word
He came
at
to
face
sit down,
value,
make sure that nothing-
which she's saying is very different
So-
than what happened.
So
Well-
would you like to tell me what you're doing here?
So,
Yeah, I don't mind, man. I talk to
Well,
everybody.
Sure.
So
we'll hang around with you.
came in to do a
It's
record
just-
request
like I said,
upstairs.
not much we
This
can
place
do
is
about it.
massive.
We have
So I
no
came in this door.
power
This was
yet.
the first office I
Come
passed.
4 o'clock,
So I
we can
walked
tell
in
them they gotta
and she
leave.
asked if
If they wanna
she
go
could help
somewhere else in
us.
the building,
Or me,
close
and
the
I
whole
said,
building, close
I don't
the
need
doors.
help, thank you very much. She asked what we're doing. Instead of being like the people that you're talking about that are looking for those reactions, I told her what I'm doing. I'm engaging in
Come here, 4
public.
o'clock. We'll hang around.
And
Oh, this was handheld. I put it down just to fire this
so
phone.
obviously you have the intent.
So,
You're
but no,
going
but yeah, I told her that I'm recording.
Yep.
And she said, what are you recording for? And I said, I'm recording you because you work for the government.
Right.
And then she pulled out her phone. I asked her not to delete the footage because I'd like to request it as part of a records request. And she said,
Well, it's her own personal phone.
yeah, but she's using it, creating a public record. So I can request it. It's protected under FOIA. But anyways,
All right.
I've never got denied one. I think I got over 2 dozen. But anyways, the point is that she's saying,
So if it's.
she's saying
if
that we're
it's
being
closed, if the property
aggressive.
is closed,
We're not being
if you're
aggressive.
If you're and you're in here after.
So she made a false police report, which is punishable up to 2 years in the Framingham
15 minutes to do whatever you
women's
want,
prison.
And then you just gotta head out.
So she made a
The whole building closes at 5, so you can go somewhere else.
she made a false police report. Is that an issue?
Kelly 307.
I mean, I don't know who you've dealt with before.
Yep.
My tone never changes. I'm always like this. I've been doing this a long time.
Yep.
She told the 911 dispatcher that we were being aggressive. At some point, she said we tried to enter through a door, which I'm assuming is
not
this
say
one.
that. I
She
told
said
them
that we
we
might.
remove Rick.
She
That's
said
fine,
that
but
we
understand
might be
from her
armed.
perspective, she's just trying to do her job. You
So
guys
making a
are
false
bothering
making a false police report is just perspective.
her. Okay.
I haven't
know
done
exactly what was said
anything,
on the
so I haven't
911
done a
call.
police
All I know is
report.
what we got called to.
Okay.
You guys were filming her and making her feel uncomfortable. That's why we're here.
She filmed me,
Okay.
but I didn't call the police because it made me feel
I'm
uncomfortable
sure you
because
were-
I'm in
I'm sure you
public.
were filming her first.
So
And
what's the
you gotta
problem?
understand
What's
that
the
this
problem
behavior
with
is not
that?
exactly normal.
So
There's
are
cameras
you
all
guys-
there's cameras all over City
Right,
Hall.
but I understand exactly what
What's
you're trying
ab-
to do.
what's abnormal about
She's
it?
not familiar with it.
If I was trying to, like you said when you came in, this is what they're trying to do, get a reaction. If that were the
Correct.
case,
Yep.
my behavior would be a lot different because I can cuss without.
The conflict intensifies as the employee calls 911, claiming the auditor is intimidating and possibly armed. The auditor maintains calm professionalism while explaining his purpose, asserting that he is recording in a public office and conducting lawful public records requests. The employee exaggerates the threat, creating tension and a classic audit scenario of false alarm reporting. Officers arrive on site, and the auditor engages them politely, clarifying the legality of his activity. This segment highlights the suspense of whether the police will take action, while emphasizing the contrast between the auditor's rights-based approach and the employee's panic. It's the central turning point where tension peaks before resolution begins.
Restriction,
Yep.
as long as I'm not engaging in violent, loud, or tumultuous behavior, or I'm threatening somebody,
Yep.
I could be legally protected
Yep.
way worse than I am right now. Yes or no?
Yes.
And I'm not.
Right.
Have I been rude or called anyone
No.
names? Have I been basically respectful the
No,
whole
but
time?
I know what your motive is.
What is my motive then?
Exactly this.
I mean, if that was my motive, wouldn't I
Okay.
behave
Do you
in
have
the
a
way
YouTube
that we
channel?
already discussed?
You have a YouTube channel?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what
So
do
are
I
you
do?
doing a public
What do
record?
I?
Is
What
that-
do
is
I?
that the
What
whole
do I?
point
do-
being here?
Hold on one second. What do I do on my YouTube channel? Because you don't know me, but I think you're
I'm
casting
assuming
a.
it's this.
Which is what?
First Amendment auditing.
Okay, but the way that you're saying it is if we're trying to elicit some sort of negative reaction.
I believe that you are.
Okay, so
That's just my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion.
So do you think that-
Yourself, because when you say to people, well, like this, now she's gonna take that in her mind and give it to somebody else like that. And you know that's not the situation, so you're making
No, I know the
a worse
situation.
situation,
You're
even
getting
worse.
upset with me
We're
because I
talking-
know what you're
I'm
trying
not
to do.
upset, how am
So-
I upset?
What,
You-
I
what
talk
was the
about your
purpose of
tyrant.
coming here? Were you
You
coming to
are
get
a
records?
Okay,
You
thank
are
you.
retired.
I was
You know
coming to
it,
get
and
records.
you know it.
This building's enormous,
Okay.
so
You
this
guys
is
got
the
12
first
minutes.
office I passed. So I came in here and she started being a bitch.
Why'd you
Okay.
become a cop?
So what kind of records are you trying? I can
Why'd
point you in the
you
right,
get involved?
right
I need,
place that you're
I
trying
need
to
Why
be.
do you
all
brush your teeth?
lawsuits,
Why do you brush your teeth?
all
Why do you
settled
wet your ass?
lawsuits
Well, don't ask
from
questions.
lawsuits.
You don't know.
2017
Yeah.
through 2024.
I know the
I don't
answer to
feel-
all those
For
questions.
You know,
what?
all the-
For,
you know,
so
you know what we're
specifically,
Why I brush my teeth?
You know
any
what we're
lawsuits the
doing.
town
Let's-
has, the city has
let's come out here
settled
and we'll talk.
Okay.
from
I
that
don't
time
need to talk to you
frame.
anymore.
Okay.
Like, so if someone has sued the city,
Yeah.
I'd like the amounts of those lawsuits that
Okay.
were settled and how many of them were.
So there, when you first walk in, there's a bulletin board, right?
Okay,
And
anybody
there's
threatening you in any
there's
way?
stairs. If you go up those stairs, right? There is another bulletin board, and those will give you the proper
Okay.
areas to go. You need to be in records, right?
Yeah.
Or you need to be
Well,
at
I
the
assume,
clerk's
I
office.
assume, I assume town clerk, city clerk.
Yeah,
What's your
so the
YouTube
clerk,
channel?
yeah, the records or clerk's office will be your best point of
What's this?
reference, okay? I believe that's the second
That's
floor.
fine.
See, this
that's-
is easy. It is. My
that's where
voice
you
has
need
never
to be.
changed. I don't know who you've had
My
interactions
voice
with
doesn't
before.
change either.
You obviously see videos on YouTube and you think that everyone's the same. I've been doing this for a decade. I'm one of the largest channels that does this. I have just as many positive videos on my channel as I do negative videos. I don't come in seeking any interaction, and I'll tell you one thing. This lady working over here, she's low-hanging fruit. If I want, I didn't even try. I just came in
I'm sure
with my
she's very good
camera.
at her job. And this is
I
just
all
not
I
a
did
normal occurrence
was
for
come in to ask directions, and then that's what I got. If I
There's a
wanted to
director
try,
right by the elevator.
if I wanted to try and trigger her, that would have been easy. So I don't know why you're being a
I
prick.
asked you why you were here and you refused to
Just
tell
don't-
me why.
I don't owe you answers to your questions.
Don't interrupt.
Okay?
Okay.
Just do your job, do what you need to do for the night, close up, don't
You
interrupt.
wasted resources. You called armed men over people committing no crime that weren't even being aggressive with you. Like, we could get all crazy if we wanted to, and we don't.
Do you want to head up to the clerk's office so you can get your paperwork?
Now I'm
You
gonna walk around. I don't know
I mean,
what
you
your
can-
problem
you can walk
is,
around.
bro.
I don't have a
He
problem.
give you his name and badge number?
Sure did.
This office closes at what time?
4
4
o'clock.
All right,
o'clock.
let's hang out until 4.
Alright.
This is how we want to do things. Let's do things this way. I appreciate you being professional. I have no problem with you. I have no problem with police. I don't even dislike cops. Okay, I think there's bad in every profession. For example, there's people that work in this office. She's a prime example.
I'm sure
But I'm
she's
not
a
going to have
wonderful
someone.
person.
You sure I'm a wonderful person?
Sure.
Okay, then why come in with all the hostility?
I don't have
Like
any
you were
hostility.
pretty certain we're just
I
here to
was
try and get a
explaining to
reaction.
her what you're doing.
But the way you explained it was as if this was our goal. Like I want to come in, put my life in danger, and have some woman tell police. She told police that I was being aggressive, trying to come through a door, and that I might be armed.
Okay, well. I
How are
mean,
you going to respond accordingly? Which isn't your fault, but if you get a call where there's some sort of dangerous activity,
Yep.
you're going to respond to that call differently than you would if someone's locked out of their house and they need assistance, right?
Correct.
Because you need to be ready to evaluate the situation
So we didn't
and
get
act
any
accordingly.
information about you guys possibly being armed. We just,
Well, that's what she said.
you were bothering her and filming her. And
Yeah,
she felt uncomfortable.
she made a false police report, which I'm not even going to pursue because she's going to lose her job anyways. Guys, I'm at the Westfield City Hall in Westfield, Massachusetts.
Are you guys from around here?
I'm from my house. These are the Officer Adam and what's your name?
Kelly.
Kelly. Officer Kelly of the Westfield Police
Thank
Department.
you.
Both looks like patrolmen. Here in this office, she made a false
I'm
911
having a
call.
conversation with you. I don't
And
understand.
then John
why I'm a
Wayne
tyrant.
came in and basically was alleging that this is why we're here.
No, I was
This is why we
explaining
do
to her.
what we do.
I'm calling a spade a spade. I explained to her what's happening here. Yep.
Well, a spade is like he came in. Super professional. He explained to her that what we were doing was legal,
Yeah, I
and
would've
as
had-
long as
I
she
would have had a private conversation with her, but I'm talking to her over
listen,
a desk.
I let
and you
like
guys
this
put
is
her
like a
into-
game of tag.
Yep.
You're it, then I'm it, right? And I'm not interrupting you when you talk.
Yeah,
So
you-
do me
you
the
kinda
fucking.
are.
I'm not.
You've been talking.
So do me the fucking courtesy of not interrupting me when I'm speaking to you.
Mhm.
Okay?
I was explaining to her what was
bad
happening.
guys.
I never
Correct.
said that.
We know you're.
I never
This
said that.
guy was
You have
professional.
an interesting hobby. I didn't
He
say you're bad
he
guys.
de-escalated the situation, right? He explained to her what was happening. Problem
I
solved.
don't feel like I'm escalating.
No
the
issues.
situation.
When you're telling her that a reaction is what we're looking for, that's an escalation. You're also putting her in her mind and other people's that that's what people that do this for the right reasons are here for. I've been doing this for a decade. How long have you been a cop?
6 years.
Okay, so I've been doing this longer than you've been doing that. I don't tell you how to police. You don't come in here and tell me how to public. Do you understand the words that come out of my mouth?
All right, buddy.
Why is he not being spoken to the way you are?
I don't.
Because you want to be a you played a stupid game and you won a stupid prize.
Okay.
All right, you don't like the game,
really
don't
showing
ask
me
for the
right now.
prize.
Okay. Second.
Thank you, Officer Adam, for your professionalism. All you have to do is be nice, bro.
I have been very nice with you.
You've been a is what you've been.
Thanks.
Tell me, we got 7 minutes, guys.
I tell you, you're not gonna make it on the force too long, buddy.
Cool, dude.
I'm gonna move out of the office. It's about to be 4 o'clock.
Very good.
Excuse me, I'm heading out, Adam, of this office. So last year, only 66 police officers were killed by citizens.
Okay.
Over 1,500 citizens were killed by police. So do you think we should fear more you, or do you think you should fear us? Because you guys seem to be worried about officer safety. I'm just one of those guys. If you put your hands on me, you touch me, I touch back. Like, we can get that. That's how I am in just life. Mm-hmm. But statistically, people are more likely to be hurt by police than police are to be hurt by people.
Okay.
I'm just trying to give you some statistics here.
Well, thank
Have you heard those statistics?
Because in the state of Massachusetts, they take
Not those
the
exact
Second
numbers,
Amendment
no.
away from you.
Yeah, those numbers are pretty on
Shut the door
spot.
for you.
You want us to shut this?
Yep.
I'll stay
All right.
with it and lock it.
Yeah, that moron would like you to shut the door.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Not a problem.
All right, you guys are free to roam the building, all right?
Yeah, I mean,
Have fun.
you guys, you don't want to stick around because some snowflake might want to.
The final segment resolves the situation. Police officers confirm that the auditor is acting lawfully in a public space, de-escalating the encounter. The auditor explains the importance of First Amendment rights and public records requests, highlighting how the employee's false report wasted resources. Professional officers are contrasted with the employee's unprofessional behavior, emphasizing the educational aspect for viewers. The auditor reinforces the lesson: citizens have rights, must know them, and can safely record public officials while remaining calm and composed. This segment also includes humor, commentary, and closure, leaving the audience informed, engaged, and entertained while reinforcing the video's main message.
Call you back so you can
If
come
they call
in
us
here
back, they call us back.
and stay the same that you're leaving.
Just make sure, remember,
Thanks.
the building actually
Closes
closes
at
at
5.
5 o'clock.
I appreciate your
Okay.
professionalism. I'll make
Please.
sure when I file his complaint that I file a commendation for you. You get your out of here. Get the step.
Make sure you guys are out of here at 5 o'clock, all right?
Find a better
Thank you,
hobby.
officer.
Find
Hey,
a better hobby.
hey, bro. Find a better hobby than beating your wife. Handcuff people. Why don't you beat it?
Isn't here.
Get out of here. Look at this in front of me, guys. This guy's a huge.
Find a better hobby than
Thanks,
that.
buddy. God bless.
Yeah, see you later, miss. What do you do for a hobby? Aside from huh, sweetheart?
I'll close it out.
Okay.
Adam, you have a good day, man. Thank you for your professionalism. I got 2 phones. Yo, change your tampon when you get back to the station. You hear me?
You got
Up out of here, ho.